Here's a stream of Ralph Waldo Emerson's resonant words, without headings, numbering, or interruption, just a flow of insight to fill your mind. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in, forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense. It is one of the blessings of old friends that you can afford to be stupid with them. I cannot remember the books I've read any more than the meals I have eaten, even so, they have made me. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. When it is dark enough, you can see the stars. Is it so bad, then, to be misunderstood? Pythagoras was misunderstood, and Socrates, and Jesus, and Luther, and Copernicus, and Galileo, and Newton, and every pure and wise spirit that ever took flesh. To be great is to be misunderstood. Make your own Bible. Select and collect all the words and sentences that in all your readings have been to you like the blast of a trumpet. The glory of friendship is not the outstretched hand, not the kindly smile, nor the joy of companionship. It is the spiritual inspiration that comes to one when you discover that someone else believes in you and is willing to trust you with a friendship. All I have seen teaches me to trust the Creator for all I have not seen. The earth laughs in flowers. It is easy in the world to live after the world's opinion. It is easy in solitude to live after our own. But the great man is he who in the midst of the crowd keeps with perfect sweetness the independence of solitude. It is not the length of life, but the depth. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Without ambition one starts nothing. Without work one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to win it. Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Don't be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late. We aim above the mark to hit the mark. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us or we find it not. Never lose an opportunity of seeing anything beautiful, for beauty is God's handwriting. The only way to have a friend is to be one. A man is what he thinks about all day long. Common sense is genius dressed in its working clothes. With the past, I have nothing to do, nor with the future. I live now. Hitch your wagon to a star. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. All is riddle, and the key to a riddle is another riddle. The creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. An ounce of action is worth a ton of theory. Fiction reveals truth that reality obscures. Be silly. Be honest. Be kind. We must be our own before we can be another's. A great man is always willing to be little. You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Do the thing we fear, and death of fear is certain. The man who renounces himself, comes to himself. To go into solitude, a man needs to retire as much from his chamber as from society. The happiest man is he who learns from nature the lesson of worship. The stars awaken a certain reverence, because though always present, they are always inaccessible, but all natural objects make a kindred impression, when the mind is open to their influence. Nature never wears a mean appearance. Emerson crafted these timeless lines from various essay and quote collections, Goodreads, BrainyQuote, and others. Let me know if you'd like me to continue or shape the quotes around a specific theme or mood, happy to keep the inspiration flowing. Certainly. Here's the continued stream of Ralph Waldo Emerson's words, unbroken, without headings or numbering, just pure Emersonian thought. A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds, adored by little statesmen and philosophers and divines. Speak what you think now in hard words, and tomorrow speak what tomorrow thinks in hard words again, though it contradict everything you said today. To map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires courage. Shallow men believe in luck. Strong men believe in cause and effect. The reward of a thing well done is to have done it. Every artist was first an amateur. Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. The ancestor of every action is a thought. The greatest gift is a portion of thyself. The mind, once stretched by a new idea, never returns to its original dimensions. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Beauty without expression is boring. Every man I meet is my superior in some way. In that, I learn of him. In the woods, we return to reason and faith. There I feel that nothing can befall me in life, no disgrace, no calamity, leaving me my eyes which nature cannot repair. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising up every time we fail. Enthusiasm is the mother of effort, and without it nothing great was ever achieved. Peace cannot be achieved through violence, it can only be attained through understanding. What I must do is all that concerns me, not what the people think. The sky is the daily bread of the eyes. The reason why the world lacks unity, and lies broken and in heaps, is because man is disunited with himself. The measure of a master is his success in bringing all men around to his opinion 20 years later. We are always getting ready to live but never living. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by our standing in our own sunshine. Every wall is a door. The days come and go like muffled and veiled figures sent from a distant friendly party, but they say nothing, and if we do not use the gifts they bring, they carry them as silently away. Do not waste yourself in rejection, do not bark against the bad, but chant the beauty of the good. Life consists of what a man is thinking of all day. Man is timid and apologetic, he is no longer upright, he dares not say, I think, I am, but quotes some saint or sage. Self-trust is the essence of heroism. The world makes way for the man who knows where he is going. To be great is to be misunderstood. Society everywhere is in conspiracy against the manhood of every one of its members. Insist on yourself, never imitate. Your own gift you can present every moment with the cumulative force of a whole life's cultivation, but of the adopted talent of another you have only an extemporaneous, half possession. The imitator dooms himself to hopeless mediocrity. He who is in love is wise and is becoming wiser, sees newly every time he looks at the object beloved, drawing from it with his eyes and his mind those virtues which it possesses. It is not doing the thing we like to do, but liking the thing we have to do, that makes life blessed. The soul becomes. It is not born, It does not die, it becomes. If we live truly, we shall see truly. Would you like the next portion as well? I'll keep going until we reach your full request of around 7,000 words.